Hey, thank you for joining the First Metal Church of Christ. And as we going into our series of the Lord's Prayer, we'll be starting with part 3, Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Now, this phrase is a petition for the Lord's Prayer. It expresses the desire for God's kingdom to be fully realized on earth as it is His will to be accomplished in the same manner as it is in heaven. Now, the kingdom of God, the word kingdom refers to the reign, the sovereignty, and the rule of God. It encompasses God's divine authority as one of the establishments of the righteous and long and loving rule all over creation. The phrase acknowledges that God's kingdom already exists in heaven, but expresses a desire for its manifestation on earth. This phrase is understood as a plea for God's kingdom to be established on earth and for His will to be fulfilled in the same way it is in heaven. Thy will be done, which is God's will, signifies to surrender a personal desire and aspirations to God's perfect and divine will. It reflects the acknowledgement that God's plan and purpose are superior to humans' plans. By seeking God's will, believers align themselves with His guidance and to seek to live in accordance with His desires. It acknowledges that God's will is supreme and should take precedence over personal desires and ambitions. This phrase reflects and emphasizes on obedience to God's command and the belief that following His will brings about blessing and fulfillment. On earth as it is in heaven. Now, the phrase on earth as it is in heaven emphasizes the desire for the earthly realm to mirror the heavenly realm. It expresses the longing for God's will to be fully realized and enacted on earth, just as it is perfectly carried out in heaven. This includes the establishment of justice, righteousness, love, and peace on earth, and the reign of God's principles to prevail in every aspect of human life and society. The transformation of the earth, the petition implies that the coming of God's kingdom and the fulfillment of God's will on earth requires a transformation of work in individuals, society, and the world. It highlights the hope that through the power and grace of God, earthly realities can be aligned with heavenly values and principles. The prayer invites believers to actively participate in the realization of God's kingdom and the fulfillment of His will on earth. It encourages individuals to seek ways to bring about positive change, promote justice, love, compassionately, and live in obedience to God's commands. The phrase also points to the eschatological hope of the ultimate fulfillment of God's kingdom in the future. It acknowledges that while the kingdom of God is already present in some sense, its fully realization will come at the calamity of history when Christ returns. And in summary, Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, is a phrase that is often used in prayers, sermons, and hymns to emphasize the importance of surrendering God's will and seeking His kingdom in all aspects of life. It encourages believers to live in accordance with God's principles, loving and serving each other, and working towards the establishment of a just and righteous society.